show the whole world that you're mine. Show the whole world that you're mine. Oh, senorita, can nothing be sweeter than you in that white wedding dress? Leaving that church in a limousine. Girl, while you're crying, it ain't rocket science. All you gotta do is say yes. Spend the rest of your life with me, girl. Don't you know that I ain't getting down on one knee? Girl, I'm getting on two. Might be over the top, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll put a ring on every finger just to show you I'm legit. Gonna try my last name long, girl, just to see if it fits. If I could, maybe I would. Oh, marry you a million times. Put a ring on every finger just to show the whole world that you're mine. Show the whole world that you're mine. Come on, let's spend this life together, dropping their bombs like forever. With the whole world as a witness, gonna flip that Mr. Mrs. Gonna spend this life together, dropping their bombs like forever. With the whole world as a witness, then I'll flip that Mr. Mrs. Just to see if it fits. If I could, maybe I would. Oh, marry you a million times. Put a ring on everything just to show the whole world that you're mine. Show the whole world that you're mine.
Comes down in my.
It's time now for the LaGrange Grangers Coaches Corner on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on LaGrange Grangers football.
Well, a little bit of problem with the promo there. This is LaGrange College football. Well, we're excited to talk about any LaGrange football, I'll tell you what. But the coach has his LaGrange football shirt, so I guess it could be either one, but it is in red tonight.
Right.
But we're talking about a big win. LaGrange College takes on Brevard. The Tornadoes come in, a team coming in from Division II, dropping down to Division III. They're going to be in the conference, but not really in the conference right now. So it's kind of a conference game, but anyway, it's a win. 38-20, and that's what really matters.
And I didn't want to go into all that with the kids, you know, because I think they play everybody but Maryville. Mm-hmm. So they don't count on your conference record. But, again, we needed some confidence and get a win and continue to improve. And I thought we did that. And, you know, Brevard was coming off a big win. You know, they'd scored 63 the week before and held Greensboro to 7. So we knew they'd come in with a lot of confidence. And I thought it was so important for us to get off to a good start. And we did early, and then we kind of backed off a little bit. But all of a sudden it was a big win for the Panthers.
It was a great win. I was real surprised that Brevard traveled as well. They had a big set of stands on their side, but really pleased with the crowd over on the LaGrange side. A lot of fans. Also, there was band day, and Josh Roberts had gotten, 270 high school kids that were over there helping out?
Yeah. And it was like you say, you know what, I didn't realize that Brevard is only about 4 hours from here.
Not quite as far as we thought it was.
Yeah, it was, and I didn't realize that. I was kind of ignorant to the fact. And a friend of mine that lives up in Rabun County, I talked to him during the week. He said, "Where y'all play at?" And I said, "We're playing at our place." I said, "Man, I was hoping you'd play up here. I'd come." So that was a closer game for him. So,
but I'm real proud of the team. You know, you mentioned that LaGrange comes off. We score first and get on the board first, which we haven't done in a while, and so it's nice to strike first. kind of going back and forth. A little bit of a prize fight there for a while, just trading punches, going back and forth.
Well, I felt really good at that opening drive, and then we, throw them the daggum interception, give it to them, then we get a punt block. We got this propensity to give away a couple touchdowns early, so we've got to eliminate that. And then as we kind of settled down, started playing well, I thought a really big play in the game was the last play of the half. And Zachary Kudawal was able to kick that field goal. We actually went 2 minutes and got a holding penalty. And I'll tell the truth, I said, hey, let's run the ball. Let's just get in at halftime. I didn't want to do anything crazy. Well, Nick hits about a 15-yarder and gets out of bounds.
Right.
And, let's run it again. We'll go the halftime. He hits another 15-yarder and gets out of bounds the other way. It's like, well, heck. Let's run it one more time. We run it, and he hits one up the middle for about 20. And we had one timeout left, so we got it, took a shot at the end zone, and we thought we had it. Connor really made a good play there. We thought we could have squeezed the ball in, but he was right on tape. The backside safety had cheated over, and he took the little drop down to Marcus Campbell. Marcus got out of bounds and allowed Kudawal to go in and kick that field goal, which as a coach, as a head coach, you feel a lot more comfortable being up 10 than 7. Because 7, anything fluky can happen, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game. And so we had that 10-point cushion there for the longest, and then they cut it, and then we were able to go back and answer again and finish the game out. So that was good.
Well, especially after we had a missed extra point or the ball game too, and you forget how important just that 1 point can be as you go through a ball game.
For years I never looked at them. I always felt pretty good we're going to make them, and we haven't been doing it all the time now. But it was big. We came back with it. We had a 2-point play we really liked this week. My good friend Joker Phillips is a play he had gave me that he runs. We actually ran it with Cleveland. There's a little screen behind the line. It looks like just a little pass to your running back, but you actually, if you catch him in man coverage, you can block the linebacker if you stay behind the line. And Chip we got the defense we wanted, and Chip ran a really good route. Brendan Scott, I'm sorry, I never call him Brendan except on this radio show, but he goes by Chip to all of us, and he don't even know when he got the nickname. He told me he's always had it, So.
You got two Brendans on the team too.
Exactly, so that does help. Well, we call him Cap too. We got another one, so it's a lot. I blame Felton Huggins because he gives all these kids these nicknames. When I first got there, I didn't know their name. I heard them called that more than I did their real name.
You go with that?
I've slowly but surely I've got all the names down.
Well, real proud of the guys. We're going to talk more about that. Let's take our first break. We come back. Lots more to talk about as LaGrange College defeated Brevard 38-28. We're here at Johnny's Pizza right across from LaGrange Mall on Lafayette Parkway. Come by and join us here tonight. We'll be right back. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
Okay, I've got to get up, get ready for work, get the kids so they don't sleep all day, go to work.
At the Medicine Cabinet, we understand busy. That's why we like to save our customers time. We offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. We get you in and out as soon as possible. We have 2 great locations to better serve you. Our Vernon Street location is home to our famous soda shop. So come in, enjoy a milkshake, hot fudge sundae, or a lemon sour. Also, check out our gift shop that offers children's clothing, toys, books, jewelry, and more. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
If knee and leg injuries are keeping you off the field, get back in the game with Houston Clinic. Their physicians are leaders on every level, providing specialized treatment for all sports-related injuries. If tears, pulls, strains, or anything else has you on the sidelines, turn to Houston Clinic for speedy recovery. Visit Houston.com or stop by one of their 9 locations in Georgia and Alabama. Research, education, treatment. Houston Clinic.
It seems like just yesterday, he was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. And now he's here. He's worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday night, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. You need to brush your teeth at least twice a day, and you need to have your teeth cleaned and looked at by a dentist at least twice a year. We've heard this since we were kids, but sometimes we get busy and forget to brush and skip an appointment. We turn around, and it's been a while since we've been to the dentist. So let's get back on track. Call Childress Dental Center for an appointment at 706-882-1888 or go to the web at childressdentalcenter.com because your smile is very important, and we want you to have the best one possible. Childress Dental Center, next to the post office, 114 Calumet Center, LaGrange. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner live here from Johnny's Pizza. We're across from LaGrange Mall here on Lafayette Parkway. We're having a great time tonight talking about all things LaGrange College. And, Coach, we got the Big Ben here. We got some folks here that have tickets. They'll get their tickets out. We'll reach in. They're going to get tonight.
Right.
You already got it there. We got 952-7770. They're going to get a free large 2-topping pizza and garlic knots. Check your tickets again. Last 3 digits, 770. If that's you, raise your hand. And I think Coleman will come by and play the Masters of Ceremony for you. 770. Draw another one, all right? Wait, no, we got it back there.
In the back.
Back in the bar section, they weren't really paying attention to it. So, all right, good. We're glad that we appreciate Johnny's Pizza. Folks, come out if you haven't had a chance, or if you came out in the early days. Man, this is just a great place to come. Not just pizza. We've got wings, got sandwiches. Just a great place to come and bring your family. So we invite you to be out here tonight with us here at Johnny's Pizza.
Johnny's Deluxe is unbelievable.
Is that the one to go with?
Yeah, it's really good.
Well,
really good.
I was looking back there, and I don't mean to give a commercial. I guess it's not a bad thing, but the fresh ingredients they've got back there.
Right.
They give everything fresh every
really
day.
Good.
It's not stuff that they just poured out of a jar somewhere. It's really, really good stuff. Coach, I was just looking at the stat sheet a little bit before I came in tonight, and you really, as a philosophy, y'all really want to change things up and get the running game moving again.
Right.
And you were talking about going in before halftime. We're on the other side of the 50, ran 3 back-to-back rushing plays that got you about 30, 40 yards down the field, right near the 30, and set you up for an opportunity for a field goal. And that wasn't, of course, Connor Blair had an incredible ball game.
Unbelievable, yes.
But the running game really sets that up.
Yeah, it was these guys, they kept wanting to take away our run, and they were dropping the safety down, and they were what we call zero coverage, man-to-man with no help. Mm-hmm. And we had a little check. Anytime we saw it, we'd make it, and whoever our inside receiver, we felt good about them. And the first play of the second half, that's when we hit Marcus Campbell on. We had a run play called right there, and we look up, there's no safety in the middle of the field, and he's down, and so we call it. And then at the end, our rushing numbers got hurt a little bit because at the end we're trying to run the clock out.
Mm-hmm.
I run the ball, but it wasn't real good looks to run at. So finally we threw it to Austin Sapp, another check play to him. But and that's in kind of the exact opposite for the halftime. They were thinking we were going to pass, so they had the safeties back, so we were able to run the football. So, I told Coach Huggins and I were talking. I think when I got the job, nobody thought we would break the single game receiving record. Marcus Campbell had 210 yards receiving, and Connor threw for 432, I think.
He's in the record books. He's the most prolific passer. He beat Drew Carter out, most prolific passer in LaGrange College history, and he's doing it in a completely different style offense than he's run the past 2 years.
Yeah, and Connor's doing really well. He's seeing things on the field. And, we got to eliminate that one mistake. Like I say, he's made one early. Mm-hmm. And I've thought about I'm going to talk to Coach Crocker about this. We had a kicker at LaGrange one year that kept missing the first extra point. So we made him stay on the field after warm-up so he can miss a kick. And, go out there and miss a kick, and you come on in. And so I may make Connor throw one during pregame or something to get that out of his system. But he has really bought in and is playing really well, and Marcus is just we got a good group of receivers. Austin Sapp, I'm so proud of him. I told him and his dad after the game, at spring ball, I thought we may use him a little bit to block. I didn't think he caught the ball very good. He came back in fall camp, and he's catching the ball, but he's not really catching it clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, man, he never drops it, though. He catches everything. Doesn't look the best all the time. And now he's catching the ball with his hands. His route running's improved. And a lot of that goes to Coach Felton Huggins, our receiver coach. We've got a bunch of those guys that can run and catch. And that's what we've been game planning this afternoon as I barely got here on time. And it's taken us a while to figure out, David and I, what can we do? Yeah, I love to do this, but that ain't what we have, so let's do this. We're still in the process of learning that, but I'll tell you what, we got some kids that are playing with a lot of confidence right now. And I'll tell you another unsung hero. We went to Brevard to deal with now. When you play zero coverage, that means you usually bring 7 people. Mm-hmm. And they did a lot of twisting and stuff that it's kind of hard to pick up. And David Pleasant's worked our offensive line really hard. We actually called a buddy of mine, Hugh Nall, the old offensive line coach at Auburn. He's been out of coaching a few years now, got some suggestions, and I called Hugh Monday morning and said, thanks, you really helped. He said, what are you talking about? I said, you remember talking to David last week? So, but we gave up no sacks. Right. When you throw for 430-something yards or get 0 blitz, that's really big.
Keep your quarterback clean, and a lot of special things can happen.
I'm telling you, the first few weeks he had ice all over him. He didn't have any yesterday, so that was good.
Let's go and take it to the break. We come back, still lots more here from Johnny's Pizza. We're talking the Coach's Corner, LaGrange College style on Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Carpet, your locally owned and operated carpet professional since 1977. Owned by Gerald Kemp and his sons, Brent and Jeff. They are your Mohawk, Shaw, and Armstrong certified flooring dealer with a huge inventory of carpet and vinyl flooring. They have a wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, so you'll be enjoying your flooring for years and years. So drop in and pick it out. So measure and free estimate to you quick. Kemp's Carpet, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at DaltonWest.com. And you can like them on Facebook at Kemp's Carpet.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Whether you're moving to Troup County from out of state, moving across town, or across the street, Daniel Realty and Insurance Agency has the experience to help you find the perfect residential property in the LaGrange area. Daniel Realty and Insurance Agency wants to help you find the right auto, home, health, life, and commercial insurance to meet your personal needs. For a quick, competitive quote, drop in and see them at 207 Ridley Avenue in LaGrange, or find them on the web at daniels-realty-ins.com. Signs of progress are all over town. Mayor Jim Thornton is running for re-election to keep moving forward and to make things better for all citizens.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I've proven what I can and will do in office. The people of LaGrange care about results. I ask you to look at my record: a growing economy, a safer community, and a great quality of life. Learn more at JimThornton.org.
Jim Thornton doesn't just talk. He gets things done. For progress and growth, Jim Thornton is your choice. Re-elect Jim Thornton as mayor of LaGrange.
Okay, I've got to get up, get ready for work, get the kids so they don't sleep all day, go to work.
At the Medicine Cabinet, we understand busy. That's why we like to save our customers time. We offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. We get you in and out as soon as possible. We have 2 great locations to better serve you. Our Vernon Street location is home to our famous soda shop. So come in, enjoy a milkshake, hot fudge sundae, or a lemon sour. Also check out our gift shop that offers children's clothing, toys, books, jewelry, and more. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Now back to the Coach's Corner, live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, live from Johnny's Pizza. We're talking LaGrange College football. We've got Coach Steve Pardue here with me, and they had a big win against Brevard, 38-28. And, Coach, you and I were talking as we got things started off the air that this breaks a 8-game home losing streak. Didn't really realize that last year LaGrange College did not win a home game.
Yeah, and I didn't know it either until, like I told you, a lady that works there for us, Miss Cindy, told me on Friday, and I tried not to think about it anymore, But it was good to see. We had a lot of parents there, like I say, a great crowd, and the kids, a lot of them, they were eating before they even got their clothes off. They were going the way back, stopped and getting them a brats and stuff. I walked by kids, so they had a good time, and it was fun to see us win.
Well, again, it is becoming a collegiate atmosphere. The program's been going on, up in 10, 12 years.
This is 12.
This is 12, yeah. And, it's really exciting to see folks starting to treat it like a college football atmosphere. They're out in the parking lot. They're tailgating there. Kind of got the Panther walk as y'all come from there, and then the people are excited and high-fiving y'all as y'all come in. And, Josh Roberts and the band has a real exciting atmosphere. Just, about 24 kids playing, but, man, they put a lot of noise out on the field.
And quite honestly, I think as it cools down, you'll see even better crowds, because it
was hot.
Man, it was hot Saturday. One of my friends said, "Why in the world are you wearing a black pullover?" And, we wear red jerseys, so I've got to wear black or white.
So you see it.
Yeah, because me and Coach Crocker, I signaled the offensive plays, he signaled the defense, and I wore white the first game. And it's the first time since 2003 I wore a white shirt to coach football in. We got beat by Troop in the opener, had 7 fumbles. And
I remember that ball game.
And I said I'd never wear white again, and I forgot all about it.
Oh.
And about 2 days later, Pleasant's goes, "I can't believe you wore that white." I go, "God, I didn't think about that."
That was it.
I told the coaches, when we're at home, y'all wear red, I'll wear black, because I'm not wearing white again.
But, athletes aren't superstitious at all.
No. I'm not superstitious. I'm just not wearing white.
Coach, really proud of the offense. We talked about them continuing to run it a lot of different ways. The time of possession, over 30 minutes with the ball. Really, you've got possession receivers, you've got possession running backs that find that way. We were talking about going into halftime, but Cersei and team finding that last little bit of effort. In fact, I think the third run he had going in, he just wasn't going to go down there.
Right.
It was just the one in the middle of the field, I think.
And I tell you, we've got some good young running backs, but, those guys are playing so well. You want to keep them in the ball game. And, again, they secure the ball. We hadn't had a fumble with them. And so, they're doing all the things right, and they both catch the football well out of the backfield. I think that's something we'll expand as we keep growing this offense, is trying to get them out in routes, and it kind of opens things up for Connor and does some more things for us. So we're still a growing thing. And defensively, we just got to get guys well. We keep having a couple of secondary guys. We're kind of thin back there, and it hurts a little bit of our cohesiveness. Right. Coach Chambers has an unbelievable package. And there's got to be a lot of communication, though. And sometimes we don't communicate like we need to. And you can have one guy miss a call, and if you're moving the defense and one guy doesn't move, you create gaps, So it may look like, man, we're getting whipped. No, we didn't go the right way. We didn't run where we were supposed to. So that's our biggest thing right now. Like we told the kids Sunday, defensively, we don't have an effort issue. I mean, they're busting their tail. They're chasing the football. You watch the film, they're trying to be more physical. But, if I go on I-85 south, I can go as fast as I want to. I'm not going to get to Atlanta for Atlanta. It's going to take me a long time.
All the way around the world.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we're trying to do this week, to maybe back off a little bit of the physicality and try to just to polish up on our responsibilities, because we got a very tough Averett team we got to play this week.
And we'll talk about that when we come back. Let's go and take our next break. You're listening to the Coach's Corner, the LaGrange College Style, right here on Eagle Sports.
If you want to scale a mountain, buy boots. If you want to turn your crush into something more, say hi. At Country Financial, we know protecting the things you love and preparing for tomorrow start with simple steps. So we help you take small steps today with insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Too often, too late comes too soon. So let's get started at countryfinancial.com.
It seems like just yesterday, he was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. And now he's here. He's worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday night, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If knee and leg injuries are keeping you off the field, get back in the game with Houston Clinic. Their physicians are leaders on every level, providing specialized treatment for all sports-related injuries. If tears, pulls, strains, or anything else has you on the sidelines, turn to Houston Clinic for speedy recovery. Visit Houston.com or stop by one of their 9 locations in Georgia and Alabama. Research, education, treatment. Houston Clinic.
What will 2017 bring? For LaGrange College graduates, that's a fairly easy question. Before they even received their diplomas, an impressive 70% of our 2016 senior class had already accepted a job or a graduate school offer. At LaGrange College, you'll discover your calling and prepare for a life of professional and personal success. Apply online. It's free. And then plan a campus visit. Go to lagrange.edu or call 800-593-2885.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner. We're here talking LaGrange College football. Our thanks to Johnny's Pizza for allowing us to be here. We're having a great time. We're in the corner booth talking about football. Come on out here and join us. We do giveaways all through the night. We've got the Magic Basket here. We'll give you out some tickets, and we're giving away some pizzas here. So I invite you to join us here. It's Johnny's Pizza here in LaGrange. We're across from LaGrange Mall here on Lafayette Parkway. Coach, y'all got to travel a ways. I think the farthest away game you got of the season coming up this Saturday, and also a late game, a 5 o'clock start.
Yeah, that's the worst part. I actually think Farrell may be a little bit farther. Okay. Both up in Virginia. But, yeah, I'll be honest, the Methodist game, the trip up, is really relaxing. I'll be honest. I kind of like it. We have our kids. I'm controlling everything they eat that day, and where they sleep, what time they go to bed. So we try to make it, we drive it. We're going to drive about 4.5 hours to Concord, North Carolina, and then we'll get out and we'll eat at a Golden Corral. And let the kids kind of walk around a little bit. Then we'll get back on the bus and take us on in to Danville, Virginia. It'll take us a couple more hours and let the kids kind of get in the room and everything. Then we'll have a special team meetings and we'll do a walkthrough. And then we have pizza brought in for them. They go back to their room, just kind of relax till 10 and have to be in the room at 10, lights out at 11. Then, I really like it when you're playing at 1. Right. So it's a little different schedule
get up
this
and you
week.
Go to work.
Yeah, we got to get up and we'll eat breakfast and then we'll have some downtime and eat pregame meal at 1. And that's the bad, that's, I don't know why they agreed to do this, but they came here and played. First thing I tried to do was change it when I figured it out. But the coach was like, well, Coach, we played down there at 5 o'clock. I said, well, we got to reciprocate. So I can promise you, as long as I'm the head coach, it won't happen again because we have a new rule in our conference that the default game time is 1 o'clock. So if two teams agree to play at 5, you can do that. But I'm not going to be one of those to agree. I may, but it'll be Huntington or somebody like
you
that.
Can get to in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And Huntington's not a bad place to play. We've been up there a couple of times. Now we're taking on Averett. You look across the conference. You got several teams with one. A lot of teams with losses. The conference really is struggling a little bit this year.
Averett's 2-0 in the conference, so they're undefeated in the conference like we are. They got a big old running back. He rushed for like 227 yards. He actually beat Connor out for Player of the Week in the conference this week. He had 234 or something, 5 touchdowns. They were throwing the ball more earlier, and they've changed quarterbacks, and they've I think they only threw it 12 times last week. Mm-hmm. They're real opportunistic. They won one game where they had a pick six, and they blocked two punts, one for a touchdown, the other one got them to the 3-yard line. Wow. So they've done a good job. They're well coached. They're probably one of the bigger football teams we'll play this year on film so far. But, again, we're formulating the plan, and we'll start all over again tomorrow. Kids will come in the morning early and lift weights, and we'll come after school, meet and practice, and get ready for this next one.
You mentioned, let me roll back to the ball game this past week. We had a blocked field goal that just amazing how well the guys got in there. Especially we'd had a blocked punt early in the game that didn't help us at all.
Right.
But to kind of get that back on a blocked field goal in an important time of the ball game, early in the ball game, I think that was a big play.
And I tell you, we've been so close on it. That's something we work really hard. I kind of Coach Crocker. That was something we did a lot of at LaGrange, and Coach Crocker's in charge of that, and he does a really good job. And I always felt like if you can block one, then that next one comes a little easier. You get that confidence. And we actually blocked a couple in practice the other day. And to get that one at the end, I mean, they still would have had, 40 seconds or something, I think, and had the onside kick. But I really didn't want to put our hands team out there. I enjoyed us blocking that one and having the game over, being that victory formation.
Well, and really, it's nice to have a game decided at the end of the ball game, not the other team getting the ball, and as happened to us earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And we felt real good, and then just less than 2 minutes, they were able to take the ball down the field.
And that's, like time possession, really, if you go first 3 quarters, we kind of dominated. Then that last quarter, they had that long, long drive. But, I kept telling the defensive coaches, make them snap the ball. We're okay as long as they're snapping the ball, because they were wasting, they were down 2 scores. And so I was.
They had 2 or 3 delay of game penalties, too. They were struggling to get the offense on the field.
They were trying to decide what they wanted to do, and they used their timeouts earlier when we had the ball. So, but again, it was a good win for the Panthers, like I say, winning at home. And thing about winning, and for some reason it keeps bringing more winning. So hopefully we can have another good week of preparation, go up to Everett and bring home a win, and they'll make that 6.5-hour bus drive a lot more fun when you're leaving at 9 o'clock at night.
Will y'all stay up there, or y'all come on back Sunday?
We'll come back. So we'll come back Saturday. We'll stay Friday night, but we come on back, and we'll push our Sunday routine back a little bit later. And I encourage. And again, that's what I'm thinking right now. I've still got to make some decisions on some of that stuff, because it's new to me, but I don't want it to affect rest our week. You know what I mean? So, and then the thing is, we're on those nice buses. Everybody will sleep on them. They're comfortable. We got the television. You can watch all the college football. That's what we were kidding today. We were talking. I said, we need to find the West Coast game that's coming on at 1 o'clock. We'll be watching it on the way home. But
a lot of Hawaii games.
Yeah, that's exactly. Colorado State and Hawaii. That comes on at 12:30. So I'll be watching Mike Bobo. So at least it'll be somebody I know. So that'll be fun. But no, I'll be shocked. We went to Methodist. We had a great crowd. Yeah. I was our parents. They really follow this team. And like I say, they're good kids. So you're just happy to see them win. And had a couple guys got banged up a little bit. They're telling me they're all saying they're going to be well. So we'll see. Tupac, we call him. Shakir, been playing so well, at the safety, hurt his shoulder and foot a little bit on one play. So we definitely need him back. He's kind of become the quarterback of our secondary. Mm-hmm. So, but we got to get ready. It's going to be a physical game. We got to get our mindset for that defensively.
Real quick, just to talk about that defense. Notice I was looking at tackles and that sort of thing. You got almost a next man up mentality with that defense. It seems like a different guy's leading tackles every week.
Well, really, Austin Wagner hadn't played since the opener, and he probably played the best game linebacker we had that game. So. And Austin, we think, is going to be back this week. Last week he was back pretty good, but just not. You got to be confident to play football. I mean, if you got a knee and there's any doubt in your mind, and he's dying to play. He's doing everything he can. And, we got another linebacker, a freshman that got hurt early that we think's got a chance to be a really good player, but he's still not back. So, but that's all you can do. That's that's the thing about this time of year in football. Different in college and high school, I think, is the number of injuries you have and guys missing games and concussions, and then you're out for basically a week. You're going to miss, if not more. So a lot of moving parts, and you just got to keep them coached up and like I say, have that next man mentality.
Well, they're going to be heading to Virginia. We wish you all the best of luck, Coach. We'll be listening on the radio, and we'll be back next Monday to hopefully talk about a big win for LaGrange College.
It sounds like a great plan, man.
All right, for Coach Pardue, I'm Jack Mormon. We're here at Johnny's Pizza on Lafayette Parkway across from LaGrange Mall. We invite you to join us every Monday night out here and have a good time. For Coach, for the guys that are running things over here, we appreciate you. We'll see you in just a little while on the radio.